What's up, guys? This is Matt Kowalis from Detroit Sports Bettors coming to you with a Week 3 YouTube video. We're going to be going over the NFL Week 3 picks. Generally, we do have a podcast out, but something was going on with uploading the podcast, so we're going to hit the YouTube series. Okay, gotta get this going again. Anyways, I'll probably start doing this weekly. Anyways. But let's get right into it. We want to do this as quick as possible. Recapping, if you're in the Detroit Sports Bettors group on Facebook, Twitter, anything like that, you know our picks this Thursday was primarily we were on the under 43 when it came to the Houston Texans and the Carolina Panthers, where the Carolina Panthers beat the Houston Texans on the road to go 3-0. Okay, one of our other plays was Christian McCaffrey over 5.5 receptions, pulled his hamstring early in the first half. What are you going to do there? Hopefully we got credited back. I haven't even looked at mine, but let's get into today because we do have some picks for the Ravens Lions. You know, we are Detroit Sports Bettors, so we will always go over that. That one, again, it's tough for me to trust the Lions or the Ravens for that matter. I just don't know what I'm going to get with that 7.5. I'll be looking to the over here. It's currently sitting at 50. Once again, if you remember last week, I said with the Lions, I said if they get 17 to 20 points, I think the over hits again. Once again, I'm going to side with that. If the Lions get 17 to 20, I think the Baltimore Ravens put up 30-31, probably more. So I'm going to go with the over 50 in that one. Okay, so now going into some of my favorite picks for this week. Starting with the New Orleans Saints going to New England to face off against the Patriots. Okay, the last 30 for the New Orleans Saints as an underdog, they are 22-8 against the spread. So I like that. The Saints are also coming off a loss. For the New Orleans Saints. They are 5-2. If you can recall, they came out, smoked Green Bay, looked great. And then Carolina came back and spanked their ass the following week. All right, so now they're coming off a loss. This is Sean Payton going against Bill Belichick. Two good defense, so I like that there. They're 5-2 following a loss against the spread. Currently sitting at +3 on DraftKings Sportsbook. Okay, again, this is one that I just see staying close. I don't see either team really pulling too far away. I think this is one the Saints could win outright as well. You're depending on Mac Jones, who is a rookie quarterback. Yeah, he's shown that he's solid. He can control the game, things like that. But I just don't see this game getting too out of hand either way. Again, the New England Patriots are 2-9-1 against the spread following a win. Okay, they're coming off a win last week. And yeah, now the Saints are coming into town to face New England. So right there, I really like the Saints +3. I like the under as well. That's not going to be one of my main plays, but I do like the under. I just don't see this game getting too far out of hand. I could see a 20-17. You know, you could somewhere in there. Okay, moving on to the next pick. And this is one that is a little different from what I've seen in comparison to a lot of people. And that is going to be the Miami Dolphins traveling on the road to face off against the Las Vegas Raiders. Okay, last time you saw Las Vegas against Baltimore, that crowd was insane, you know, but again, the Las Vegas Raiders are 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 at home. They're a team that has disappointed a lot in the past. I still have not fully bought in. I'm sorry. I know they beat Baltimore. I know they beat Pittsburgh. 2 very solid wins. But I think they're going to be riding a little too high. And I think they might be overlooking Miami with Tua going down. They're going to be going against Jacoby Brissett. But to me, Jacoby Brissett, it might be an upgrade. I've never been one who bought into Tua's arm. Jacoby has 31 touchdowns on 14 interceptions in his entire career. They do have Devontae Parker. They have some Jalen Waddle. They have some solid. Preston Williams Will Fuller's back. That's another one. I don't know about Preston Williams, what he's doing or if he's hurt, whatever. But they do have some weapons. Myles Gaskin. I think they can come out. I think they can keep this game close. It was at 4.5. 4.5 is a good solid amount of points for a team that has a solid defense. That Las Vegas Raiders offensive line, it's been holding okay somehow, but I think something's got to give here. Something has got to give, and I will take the Dolphins +4.5 going to Las Vegas. And again, I know Derek Carr's been playing great. I just can't buy in. I just can't. I need to see a little bit more. So I do. I like the Dolphins here this Sunday, again, going to Las Vegas. Now, switching gears a little bit, we're going to be doing an over-under bet. And this over-under bet is going to come with the Dallas Cowboys going to Philadelphia to face off against the Eagles. Okay, that's currently at 52. I like the over. I think both of these teams disappointed last week offensively. Typically, you're not going to see that 2 times in a row. You know, this Dallas team has Dak Prescott. It's got Zeke Elliott, Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup. Is he questionable? Either way, a ton of Tony Pollard, a ton of weapons. Amari Cooper disappointed last week. CeeDee Lamb disappointed last week. I think those are some player props that you might be able to take advantage of as well. You can look at them. They might be a little lower than typical just because of what happened last week. And again, I think it's something that you can take advantage. Now, going off onto the Philadelphia side of things, again, a very talented team. Jalen Hurts and Dak Prescott are 2 people who can extend plays. They can get outside the pocket. They can pick up key third downs to keep those drives going, which in turn means more points, okay? Devonta Smith as well. He's proving that he is a great rookie wide receiver. He can stretch the field. So again, I really do like the over here. Neither defense is that great. I would give the edge to Philadelphia's defense, but I think this one has a very good chance of hitting the 60s potentially, a 34-31 final. I could definitely see it. If it comes out and this game opens up quickly, I expect that to keep pace throughout the entire game. So I would take the over 52 in the Dallas Cowboys versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, if you guys have been following Detroit sports bettors in any fashion, you know I'm high on the Cincinnati Bengals and I am low on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers made me look foolish week 1. They made me look really good in week 2. This week, the Cincinnati Bengals go to Pittsburgh to face off against the Steelers. Lots of injuries going on there. Lots of injuries. Big Ben has a pec injury. Deontay Johnson has something going on. Their defense, everyone seems to have a groin injury. TJ Watt has a groin injury. Devin Bush has a groin injury. Was it Joe Hayden? Is he the last one, I believe? I believe Joe Hayden has a groin injury. All are questionable. So they have a lot going on. The Pittsburgh Steelers potentially have the worst offensive line in all of football. For sure, the worst rushing offensive line. In its entirety, like the offensive line, it's up for debate. It's up for debate for sure. Because of that, you probably know where I'm going, and I'm going to be going with Cincy. I'm going to be going with Cincy +3. I think they're in a good bounce back spot. The Steelers are 0-4 in their last 4 against the spread as home favorites. The Cincinnati Bengals are 1-4 against the spread in Pittsburgh, but I do think this is a different Cincinnati team with Joe Burrow. And I get he played terrible last week. T. Higgins is questionable, but you still have Jamar Chase. You still have Tyler Boyd. You still have Mixon, who has been playing very, very good. And yeah, I still like the Bengals here. I don't think Pittsburgh has proven that they can beat people by that many points. If they do, I just see this one staying close. Another thing, the Bengals are 9-3 against the spread when coming off of a loss. So I expect them to play hard. And then there's another statistic where the road dog, if they lose on the road and then they're the road dog once again. So the Bengals lost to the Bears last week. Now they're traveling on the road to face off against Pittsburgh. Road dog once again. They cover that spread 62% of the time. And as you know, I write articles in Detroit Sports Bettors. I run the Twitter, everything. I'm big on statistics. I will ride 62% all day. So I'm going to be going with the Bengals, Cincinnati Bengals +3. Okay, and for me, that is all my picks for today. One other one that I did like was, and I guess this will be a bonus and you can just see if you like it. And it is going to be the LA Chargers traveling to Kansas City to face off against the Chiefs. Okay, that is a 7-point spread. And for me, that's just a lot of points to give a Chargers team who lost last week. One thing that I've always said is the most dangerous team is the team with its back against the wall. When you're coming off a loss, you feel like your back is against the wall. So you would assume that that team is going to play pretty tough. The Chiefs have also proven that they're just not blowing people out. Because again, they have a target on their back. And when you have a target on your back, you're going to get the other team's best game every time. The Chargers have been playing good football. You know, Herbert is an awesome quarterback. He's in his second year now with Keenan Allen, with Mike Williams, who is starting off potentially the best he's ever started off. You know, he's becoming very fantasy relevant, DFS relevant, a little bit of everything. So that is one that I do. I think that one is going to stay close. And I would like the Chargers. Give me the points with the Chargers. And I mean, as you've kind of seen, I like the points a lot this week. I think, again, week 3 is still somewhat of an overreaction. You're still figuring things out. And a lot of the teams, like for me, the Raiders, I'm not sold just yet. But so those are my picks for week 3. Okay, going over those one more time. We're going to be going to Saints +3, Dolphins +4.5, Cincy +3. Again, I like having a hook. If you want to buy the 0.5, I can totally understand that. So Cincy +3.5. Cowboys, Eagles over 52. And then, as you know, Kyle has been giving picks on the podcast as well. So I wanted to give you guys those. It is Saturday, so he took the home teams, Michigan -20, MSU -4. I'm not a Michigan State fan, but I do like Michigan State a lot right now. I've been betting them. But his picks for week 3 are Jacksonville +8, Baltimore -7.5. You know, in Detroit, traveling to Detroit to face off against the Lions, -7.5. And again, if you guys saw, we've been doing a lot of giveaways. We gave away Ravens and Lions tickets on Twitter. So keep a lookout for that. Detroit Bettors on Twitter, Detroit Sports Bettors on Facebook, and we're going to continue to do giveaways all season long. But from there, Kyle likes Tampa Bay traveling to face off against the LA Rams. Okay, that's -1.5 right now. And I can get that, you know, in Brady we trust. Don't doubt Tom Brady, but I don't know, man. I think I'm on Stafford. I think I'm on Stafford and the Rams. They're my Super Bowl pick. Stafford was my preseason MVP pick. A little bit of everything. So I'm just going to keep riding that. If that's my pick, you just keep riding it. I probably won't bet it because, again, Tom Brady has lost me some money before when I doubt him. So I've just kind of learned not to do that. And then lastly, Kyle likes Minnesota +2. At home against the Seahawks, which, you know, that was one that I like as well. Not going to lie. Again, diving back into teams that have their back against the wall. Minnesota lost an absolute heartbreaker last week, I believe, on a missed field goal that would have won the game. So back is against the wall big time. If you want to buy a 1.5, I would assume that Minnesota keeps this one close. You know, Dalvin Cook is questionable right now. Man, I hope he plays because he's going to be a very viable DFS option. Great for fantasy. Seattle's been giving, I mean, you saw Derrick Henry last week. So really hope Dalvin Cook plays. I expect he will. I think this one's going to be an absolute shootout too. The Vikings side of the ball, you have Kirk Cousins, Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen has been playing very good. Forgetting their slot receiver's name right now, but he's even been playing very solid. I ran him in a couple of DFS lineups. Then you got Dalvin Cook, you got Alexander Madison. Just a good team. And then Seattle side of the ball, Tyler Lockett has been just crazy good to start the season. They still have DK Metcalf, which, again, DFS options, you can only keep DK Metcalf down for so long. This might be the game that he explodes and gets on the board. Love his touchdown prop. Another touchdown prop that I liked a lot this week was Kyle Pitts. Facing off against the Giants. They're +3 against the Giants. I think that's a very good touchdown prop because he didn't score last week. I know that. So again, these are just guys that you can only keep them down for so long. And if there's someone who's averaging 10, 11, 12 touchdowns a year and they didn't score the week prior, they're probably going to score this week, just riding the statistics. So keep that in mind. Okay, I like both of those touchdown props. And again, I will have my article out on Facebook probably a little later tonight for the week 3 Sunday slate. Okay. And then I'll have my Monday article out as well. And then lastly, we do have the podcast on Apple and Spotify. Apologize, we did not have that out this week. And that's why I got the YouTube video going, but I can easily hop on real quick and give my picks and plays for the YouTube series. Again, I'm not the only one who gives picks. If you are looking to join a Facebook group or anything like that and look for more picks, more action, we have capper duels. We have survival pools. We have a little bit of everything. So check out Detroit Sports Bettors on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, a little bit of everything. We're starting a video series as well, where I'm going to be interviewing Brandon Moreno to start with his upcoming fight against Davison Figueiredo. And we are going to Las Vegas for that. And tonight we have a sick UFC card too. Nick Diaz makes his return against Robbie Lawler, Volkanovski. You know, it's good. It's going to be a good night of sports. College football is going on. So good luck tonight, everyone. Hope these picks hit for you, or at least you get some solid information. I can promise you that. So again, I'm Matt Kowalis from Detroit Sports Bettors. Have a great night, everyone. Good luck.